go.
All right,
Order of
here
Athena Parade
it is,
is
the
beginning.
Order of
hear it.
Athena. It is upon us. Kicking off a Fat Tuesday full of parades. This is number one.
All right, the first thing that you're going to see is the Mobile County Sheriff's Office posse and flotilla as they make their way down Royal Street. As we were talking about the theme of sand, seas, and sunsets, you'll notice that carried throughout the floats in this parade. You'll also notice that with the Marshals, Bila Battery Mayor Henry Barnes and Dauphin Island's Mayor Jeff Collier will make an appearance as the Grand Marshals in this parade. Of course, their ties to the deepest of the Gulf Coast, right? Bila Battery and Dauphin Island.
They will be coming around the corner any second. You'll recognize them because they're going to be in a 1967 yellow Firebird. So that'll be, I'm waiting for that. I love Jeff, but I can't wait to see the Firebird.
It's a good-looking Firebird, by the way. It was just up there as they were heading to their floats and had the president and emblem in the car as well.
All right, and you can see the crowds. They're waiting right here on Royal Street for those floats to come by. One of the things that they'll be throwing on these floats, you won't be able to see them on camera because they're very small, but they are not the balloons. They've got a special shape to them, Bill.
Yes, they do. They're round. These are they're
Athena shape.
The Athena shape.
That's right. So if you get one of those are brand new this year.
And I asked John. They also left us these little change purses. I was trying to give John one. He said, I don't need a change purse. But anyway, we have one. We can keep our doubloons in there.
Well, here comes Mobile County Sheriff Paul Birch along with the Mobile County Sheriff's Office posse and flotilla. One of the things that the sheriff told us is that he wants to see the posse grow over these next few years. Posse's been around a long time, but the numbers have dwindled. He wants to put an emphasis on this posse.
And also with some of the horses that they're riding, many are rescues. And so he paid tribute to the people who are been involved in rescuing these horses.
Carefully trained.
Yes, they are.
And you can tell, I mean, obviously there are lots of people, lots of noise, lots of distractions, and these horses handle it all with grace.
One of our guests on the red couch earlier this week, last week on WKRG News 5 this morning was talking about the mounted unit and the training that goes in to the work with these horses. And law enforcement from around the country come to the Gulf Coast during Mardi Gras to train their horses in this environment.
They do, and same with a lot of the motorcycle police officers as well. They do some specialized training for crowd control for motorcycles, but they also, with the mounted units, you know, they have to pick and choose the horses. They are highly trained. Some of them make the cut and some don't, because there's some of them are just too spooked to deal with it.
All right, I think we got some sailors coming up here from the USS Jack H. Lucas. It's a destroyer, and it was actually built just down the road in Ingalls at Pascagoula.
Right there with them, driving a 1961 model M151 Army Jeep. That's Freddie Bettner with the Order of Athena Parade.
Actually, I think that's the airboat from the sheriff's posse.
It is, and then the sailors coming behind them, and then behind them, you'll see the Army Jeep.
Up, and here come the Grand Marshals, too.
That's a nice classic Pontiac right there, John.
1967 Firebird. Grand Marshals are Dauphin Island Mayor Jeff Collier, as I mentioned, and Bila Battery Mayor Henry Barnes. President Jewell of the Order of Athena told us they were selected because they truly represent the seas and the sunsets to go along with the theme for this parade.
And there they are, Smokey and the Bandit. No, it's Jeff Collier and Henry Barnes. And here comes the first float of the parade.
This is our executive board float. President Jewell, if you were with us early in our broadcast, is riding high in the chariot. You heard from her earlier this morning.
Oh, I will say they've done a magnificent job with this float. That's incredible. The throws are a-coming and Fat Tuesday underway in downtown Mobile.
President Jewel, who just went by, along with the Emblem Kelly, are first cousins. Their fathers are brothers, and they told us they have deep roots in the Gulf Coast fishing industry.
The Abel Temple Dune Buggies.
Boy, you can really hear the crowd. I mean, they are going wild.
All right, here comes one of my favorite parts of Mardi Gras parades, the truck bands, bringing the music to the parade route. It's the party train, Bill.
There it is. DJ Real Deal.
That's DJ Real Deal.
That's right. And right behind DJ Real Deal, you see Mobile Derby Darlings roller skating their way through downtown Mobile. That's always impressive to me. Oh, she's going
Followed
backwards.
up by the Derby Darlings.
Yes. And you see there Southpaw from the University of South Alabama, along with Paula.
Yep.
The Jags mascots there in a red 1963.
Another great car.
Yeah, Ford Galaxy 500 convertible.
All right, here comes float number 2, the Emblem Planning Board float, and that's the Emblem Kelly riding center stage behind Zeus.
When we spoke with them before their parade this morning, they talked about how they are especially proud of what you're seeing right here because they built these floats. Kelly's Dance Academy, also part of the parade this morning.
I believe that's Kelly's Dance Academy making their way up the straight.
That has to be a highlight of the year for them. All the time they spent practicing, they have recitals at the end of the year, but being able to march in these Mardi Gras parades. Showcase
Can't imagine
their
doing this for the entire parade route.
It's a lot, isn't it? Kelly's music truck is there with them. I'm assuming Kelly's music truck is associated with Kelly's Dance Academy. We're glad to have both of them this morning.
Got the Cops for Kids vehicle on the way. I think they have more than one in the parade.
Cops for Kids and the Abba Temple, both staples in Mobile Mardi Gras parades, both with several groups that make their way in the parades.
The street camels, by the way, not actual camels. Good folks at the Abba Temple.
Well, just beyond the street camels, float number 3 is called Sunset Bliss. It's a nod to Dolphin Island, the sunset capital of the world.
I gotta say, they did a good job with the floats.
They really did. I don't know if there's another Mardi Gras organization that could say they've built their own floats, but the ladies of the Order of Athena can now. Impressive.
Very nice job. So we mentioned sand, seas, and sunsets, and of course that's the Sunset Bliss. Like it.
More of the Marshals on the way.
We've talked about some of the staples of Mardi Gras parades. Well, coming up just moments away right here, I believe, Asteria is a staple of Mardi Gras parades, Chico.
Yeah, he was on the red couch with us just a couple of days ago, and a fixture. I mean, can you have a Mardi Gras parade without Chico? I don't think so.
The truck band drummer with the mohawk. He says he goes through quite a few of those drumsticks in these parades.
He does. I'm sure he brings an arsenal of drumsticks with him. But he says he may lose 1 or 2 during a parade.
One of the things we learned from Chico when he joined us on the red couch is that he signs every one of those drumsticks so that when they do go into a crowd, when he happens to lose one, they know where it came from. I'll tell you who just passed us real quick was Dominic Graves. He's the float builder, a float builder and artist.
Yeah, I think
in
we're
his
heading
artist
down
truck.
the bayou.
And here comes
It's
Cool
the
Train.
Cool Train.
Cool Train.
That's JJ Cool. Look at this crowd. Earlier this morning, Mobile's mayor told us 900,000 visitors have come to Mobile for Mardi Gras That was before today, and with the weather as beautiful as it is, I can only imagine that number is about to skyrocket. You can see it in the crowd. The Abel Temple, Keystone Cops and Clowns with us this morning. And the fifth float in this parade anchors away. I believe they're blasting a little Shania Twain. We have some more dancers, John.
The Tigerettes.
We're at the very beginning of the parade route, so these dancers, as you see them come by us on Royal Street, they still have a lot further to go.
They're still fresh. Yeah, I tell you what, after 4 or 5 miles of marching and dancing, they give it all they've got. We've mentioned people all over the world being able to watch this on WKRG News 5 and online. But you can probably turn off the computer and the TV and still hear it no matter where you are in the world.
We got more Abbott Temple hillbillies in their dune buggies. And we're going to see the next float from Athena, number 6, the Sea of Plenty.
The view I like is as they come down the street like this, and you're seeing them from afar, and the stuff is flying off of the float in a big arc on both sides. The beads and the moon pies, and great stuff. And they do have plenty in the Sea of Plenty. No shortage of throws here.
Oh, got the confetti going too.
The Order of Athena, known as the Ladies of Mardi Gras Day, they are the only women's parading society to ride in Mobile on Fat Tuesday. They've got a special place in Mobile's Mardi Gras.
The Magnolia Breeze Youth Ensemble. They'll be followed up by the South Alabama Trikers.
There's a lot of recorded music in any parade nowadays, but there is just nothing like having somebody walk past you with a bass drum and you can feel that boom all the way through you.
I believe that's why they call it the boom boom.
Bring on the boom boom.
The 7th float from the Order of Athena, the blessing of the fleet.
Oh, they've really captured the essence of the Bayou with this one.
And another truck band is making its way down Royal Street. This is DJ Worm. Tim Roberts is his name.
And that's the other Cops for Kids vehicle there. Told you there was more than one.
And this is our final float from the Order of Athena in this parade. It is Gone Fishing. Well, I'd say this parade is about as Gulf Coast as you can be. They've really captured the sand, the seas, and the sunset, something that the President, Jewel, said she really, really wanted to do with this parade.
Well, I think they did a great job with it.
The mighty marching Cougars band following up float number 8.
There's the mighty marching Cougars. Woohoo! Let me just point out, as a drummer, that those things are heavy that guy is carrying through this whole parade. Those quad toms. That's a lot. And he's doing a good job playing them, too.
All right, we want to tell you about the fabulous Dancing Dolls, a dancing troupe who's got their work ahead of them. As we've told you before, where we are on Royal Street is the very beginning of the parade. They got a lot of dancing still to do this morning.
All right, that's the Order of Athena's Marshals truck and trailer.
And just behind them was the kids' float, followed by the tow truck.
And I believe this is the kids' float.
That's right. And then B&B towing to round out the parade.
Gotta tell you, I gotta give it to the Order of Athena for this year's parade. Very, very nice job on the floats.
And you can see the crowd really enjoying what the Order of Athena brought this morning as we kick off the Fat Tuesday parades here in downtown Mobile, the first of many to come today.